In 1969, a bank teller from Cleveland stole more than $200,000 from the bank's vault, then vanished. 52 years later, and by extreme coincidence, police finally discovered his whereabouts. But how? Find out more in this video and please subscribe. Thank you. Theodore John Conrad, born in Denver, Colorado in July 1949, graduated from Lakewood High School in 1967 and was a popular young man with a high IQ. He then went on to become a bank teller at the Society National Bank headquarters at Public Square in Cleveland, at the age of 19 in early 1969. His role at the bank was in the cash vault packing money and was a trusted employee, until he stole approximately $215,000 in cash soon after his 20th birthday in July 1969, which in 2024 is estimated to be worth about $1.85 million. He simply placed the money into a brown paper bag and walked out with it. Conrad had stolen the money on a Friday in order to give him a 2-day head start on fleeing, as the money would not be discovered as missing until the bank reopened the following Monday. Genius. Conrad had never been fingerprinted, and security at the bank was somewhat lapsed, so he and his money quickly disappeared, safe in the knowledge he had a clear 48-hour window before the money would be reported missing. When the bank opened after the weekend, the money was missing, and Conrad would not show up for work. Police issued a warrant for Conrad's arrest for embezzling money, but he was nowhere to be found. Shortly after his disappearance, Conrad wrote a letter to his girlfriend confessing to the theft and emphasized how he regretted it. Police tried to track Conrad, but he had relocated to Washington, D.C., but then moved to Los Angeles, and again to Massachusetts in 1970. Conrad knew that with the police closing in on him, he had to shut down their trail, and therefore assumed a new alias of one Thomas Randell. Under this new name, he became a golfing pro at a country club and got promoted to manager. The new alias had halted the police investigation, and in 1982, Thomas got married and even had a baby girl. In early 2021, Thomas became severely unwell, and on his deathbed, he confessed to his daughter what he had done 5 decades ago. But unfazed by this shocking news, she agreed not to say anything, and he passed away of lung cancer on the 18th of March 2021. Conrad, now Thomas, had evaded repercussions for his crime for over 50 years, and even then, police still had no clue. In November 2021, a detective named Peter Elliott, who had been working on the case, was tipped off about an obituary for Thomas Randell in a newspaper. Conrad and Thomas shared the same date of birth and had parents with the same name, prompting Elliott to look into his breakthrough. Investigators were also able to link Conrad's signature from a graduation application to that of Thomas Randell, leading Elliott to visit his daughter Ashley for a chat. Ashley had been expecting the police to visit at some point, and initially maintained she had no idea about her father's crime. But when police assured her that she wasn't in any trouble, she confessed to knowing about the event. The case could finally be wrapped up. It would transpire that ever since the initial theft in 1969, Conrad had lived a law-abiding and tax-paying life, and was friends with his local police force, who had no idea what he had done. Where's the money? Let me know what you think.